Hi everyone, welcome to the session on Agile methodology. Today we are going to see an important topic as the Agile approach in global software development from Unit 5, that is agility and quality assurance. So this is one of the important topic in the Agile methodology. Now we'll see Agile approach in global software development. When software is developed by teams, it spreads across the different countries. Managing the coordination becomes difficult. This is where Agile plays a major role. Agile helps global teams stay connected and work together even if they are in a different region and time zones. It encourages the short and continuous development cycles so that teams can frequently communicate and adjust quickly to change. The focus is to keep everyone informed and aligned by maintaining transparency and regular updates. To bridge the geographical distance, Agile teams use the collaboration tools like Jira, Slack, Zoom, and Trello, which allow the real time interaction just like working in the same office. Even though Agile is flexible, it is still follows a structured way of planning and reviewing to keep the project on track. Another advantage is that Agile promotes shared responsibility. Every team members, no matter where they are located, contributes to the success of the project. Because of this strong coordinations and teamwork, Agile enables faster delivery and better software quality in global projects. In next slides, we are going to understand global software development. Before we go deeper into Agile in global projects, it is important to clearly understand what global software development actually means. Global software development or GSD simply refer to software being developed by teams working from different countries or time zone. This approach is very common today because companies want to reduce cost, access skilled talent worldwide, and develop a product faster by working around the clock. For example, a project may start in India during the day, continue in the US during their day. Testing might be done in Europe, so work progresses 24/7. But working globally is not easy. Teams face challenges like time zone differences, communication delays, cultural misunderstandings, and language barriers. If these challenges are not handled well, they lead to confusion, project delays, and poor software quality. This is exactly why companies need a systematic and collaborative way of working when the teams are distributed globally. And that's why Agile becomes the perfect fit for GSD because Agile improves the teamwork and communication even at global level. In next slide, we supposed to know why Agile fits the GSD. Agile supports collaboration, adaptability, and frequent communication. So, iterative cycles make it ideal for managing the distributed teams. It continuous feedbacks help address the issues in the real time. Small cross-functional teams promote autonomy across regions. Agile ceremonies build the rhythm and transparency across the borders. Shared dashboard ensure consistent visibility into progress. So human-centric agile practices bridge the cultural and organizational gaps. In next slide, we are going to see what are the key challenges facing in the global software development. Here, the time zone difference delay, communication and feedback. And next one is the cultural differences can affect the teamwork and communication strength. And next is the language barriers may lead to misunderstanding or rework. And then coordination overhead grows with the number of the distributed members. Here, the knowledge sharing and documentation require the strong tool support. Here, tool dependency can reduce the flexibility if not standardized. And also maintaining the agile rhythm across the multiple geographies is complex but possible. In next slide, what is the time zone management? How we are going to manage? Here, the time zone differences are major barrier in global software development coordinations. Teams must define overlapping work hours for collaboration. Here, we have to follow the SAN model allows the 24-hour productivity tools like Google Calendar and World Time Buddy 8 scheduling. Asynchronous updates complement and synchronous meetings. So here the rotating meetings times ensure fairness for all location and also it clear communication windows enhance the collaboration efficiently. In next slide, cross-cultural understanding strengthens the global collaboration. This is important because team members come from the different countries and backgrounds. Sensitivity to tone, hierarchy, and communication improves the trust. When people respect the cultural differences, teamwork becomes smoother. Agile open communication promotes the inclusivity and respect. This helps every team member feel equally valued no matter their culture. So, cultural awareness training aligns the diverse working styles. As a result, teams avoid misunderstanding caused by the cultural differences. Shared team norms and communication guidelines reduce the friction. These rules create clarity on how the team should work together. Using the common language is standardized understanding. This reduces confusion and ensure everyone clearly understands the task. So regular retrospective identify and address the cultural challenges. This helps the team continuously improve and avoid repeating the problems. In next slide, we'll see as communication and coordination. Effective communication is the backbone of distributed agile teams. Without the strong communication, global teams cannot work together smoothly. Daily updates via chat, video calls, and tools replace in person discussion. This regular interaction help maintain the coordination even across the distance. So, Agile promotes the transparency through visible progress boards. This transparency ensures that everyone is aware of the current project status. A regular check-ins prevent miscommunication and delays. These check-ins also help solve the small issue before they become major problem. Centralized dashboards and documents improve alignment. They ensure that all team members access the same information from anywhere. Scrum Master ensures smooth information flow across the time zones. This avoids confusion and keeps all teams moving in the same direction. Virtual collaboration simulates in-person teamwork efficiently. This helps maintain the team bonding and productivity even in the remote settings. In next slide, we will see the distributed Scrum framework. Distributed Scrum extends the agile practices across the remote teams. This means Scrum can still work effectively even when the team members are not in the same locations. Virtual stand-up maintains the alignment across the time zone. These short daily meetings help everyone stay updated on tasks and progress. Sprint planning and reviews happens through online collaborations tool. This allows all team members to participate in planning and feedback session from anywhere. Shared backlogs ensure all members understand the project priorities. This keeps the entire team focused on what tasks need to be completed first. Asynchronous updates keep everyone informed between meetings. Team members can share the progress even if they're working at different times. Visual retrospective maintain the continuous improvement culture. These meetings help the team reflect on what went well and what needs a improvement. Core Scrum values remain intact in distributed environments. Even though work is remote, principles like teamwork, transparency, and commitment stay the same. In next slide, we'll see the topic as the collaborative tools in the global software. Tools are essential for enabling agile collaboration in global software development. This is because distributor teams rely on tools to stay connected and organized. Jira, Trello manage the sprint planning and tracking. These tools help teams assign tasks, monitor progress, and manage the workloads efficiently. Confluence and Notion document process and lessons are learned. They act as the shared knowledge bases so teams can easily access project details at any time. Slack and Teams enable real time global communication. These chat tools make teamwork faster by allowing the instant information sharing. Zoom and Meet support video based collaboration and reviews. These tools make the virtual meetings and discussion feel interactive and productive. Git and GitHub ensure the distributor version control and transparency. They help developers work on the same code base without overwriting each other's work. Tool integration ensures the seamless coordination across the borders. When tools work together, it reduces the effort, saves time, and improves the productivity. In next slide, we will see the Scrum of Scrums. Scrum of Scrums is a technique used when many Scrum teams are working together on a large project. It helps the different teams stay coordinated and solve issues that affect the multiple teams. Scrum of Scrums connect the multiple agile teams across the location. It acts like a bigger version of the daily Scrum for large projects. Its representatives meet regularly to discuss the progress and blockers. Only one member from each team attends to share the important updates. It prevents the duplications and aligns dependency among the teams. This ensures that two teams don't work on the same task by mistake. It focuses on synchronization rather than micromanagement. Each team still works independently but stays aligned with others. Ideal for large enterprise running parallel agile projects. Companies like TCS, Infosys, Microsoft use it for big projects. It also enhances the collaboration and knowledge sharing across the region. Teams can learn from each other and share the solution faster. It ensures the unified progress toward a common delivery goal. All teams move in the same direction to complete the final product. In next slide, we are going to see the shared product backlog. A shared product backlog is a single common task list used by the multiple agile teams working together on the same project. It helps them stay focused on the same goals and avoid the confusion. Shared backlog keeps distributed teams aligned on priorities. This ensures that all teams work on the most important tasks first. Centralized backlog enhances transparency and accountability. Everyone can clearly see what work is pending, in progress, or completed. It also avoids the duplication of effort or conflicting the deliverables. This prevents two teams from accidentally doing the same work. Product owners manage the backlog refinement collaboratively. They review and update the backlog together to keep it accurate and clear. Online boards track user stories and dependencies across teams. These tools help teams understand how their tasks connected with. In next slide, we will see the agile documentation practices. So documentation in a global software development balance details with flexibility. The detail should be a balanced and it can be easy to change whether we have to add the details or we have to delete the details. Shared wikis and issue trackers improve the information access. Just enough documentation maintains the efficiency and clarity. Confluence and Google Docs allows the real-time co-authoring. Test result and quality assurance reports are shared instantly among the teams. The traceability supports tracking progress across multiple locations. Documentation bridges time zone and communication gaps. In next slide, we will see as what are the benefits in Agile in global software development. Here it encourages the collaboration between the diverse and global teams and also the accelerate the delivery through the continuous communication cycles. It also enhances the visibility and transparency for all stakeholders that promotes the adaptability across the time zones and cultures. Here the facilitates knowledge sharing and mutual learning globally. It also builds the trust through the consistent updates and shared ownership that delivers customer value efficiently through the global teamwork. In next slide, we are going to see what are the challenges versus solutions summary. Time zone differences, that is the overlapping hours, asynchronous updates. And number two is the cultural barriers, team norms and cultural training. Coordination overhead, scrum of scrums meeting, communication gaps. Slack, Zoom, and Jira are considered as a new app. Misalign proper priorities, centralized shared backlog. Here, the tool fragmentation, unified collaboration platform, and delayed feedback, continuous integration, and reporting system. In next slide, we are going to see the what are the overall summary. Here, the Agile extends effectively to global distributed environment. Success depends on communications, collaboration, and cultural awareness. Distributed Scrum and Scrum of Scrums enhance the synchronization. Collaborative tools ensure the transparency and real-time feedback. Here, the shared backlogs unify global team objectives and progress. Agile promotes inclusion, trust, shared accountability. With a strong coordination, Agile thrives even access continents. So thank you for this session.